Hey, Hans Schaff here. I want to shoot you a quick video. I'm kind of laughing here. I was just been working on this post here for a few weeks, kind of working out a little bit at a time as I'm kind of expanding my thought processes on it. But I listen to a lot of Jim Rohn. He's a great communicator, he's got a great philosophy, and I just like to hear the way he speaks. It's funny. And one of the things he sometimes says, he talks about, he's a very simple guy if you've ever heard him. And a lot of things he talks about, if you're doing something for so long, he says that, it's called disaster. And I can't impersonate his voice, but it just makes me laugh when I hear that. Anyway, I wrote this blog post here, talking about, heading for disaster. And a lot of people, myself included, I've had this problem in the past where I'm heading down a certain way. And, in the back of my mind, I know what I want. I know what I'm working towards. But for whatever reason, I can't seem to get there. It just feels like the world is on your shoulders. You got so many other things coming up, so many problems, and you start out early in the morning, and before you know it, the sun's gone down. You look up and you haven't eaten all day, and you think, what's going on? What's happened here? And you've lost focus, you've lost track of what you're trying to accomplish. You look at your to-do list, and it's actually twice as long as it started out with in the beginning of the day. Yeah, can you relate? You ever been there? And that where that problem stems from. Is from a lack of focus, not on the task at hand. I've had many days where I'm completely focused on hitting my to-do list and trying to get each one of those things off the list as fast as possible. But in doing so, I lose the big picture. I lose the main objective, and end up going off on some side tangent because one of my to-do list items ends up being over here, and before I know it, I'm way off task without realizing it. Staying busy, but not really focusing and working towards being productive towards my end result and my end goals. And I found a way around that. I found a way to remedy that. And that's really just by simplifying. And in my post, I talk about how to do that. But it basically involves the 80-20 rule. You've probably heard of it. It's very popular. And again, I'd heard about this years ago. I've been in this industry 12, 13, 14 years now. And I've heard about this and reading about in books since I was 18 years old. And, but it's not until you internalize it and really apply it to your own life. Knowing it is nothing, knowledge is only potential power. It's applied knowledge that is actual power. So you've got to remember that. You've got to apply these things. And so what is it? And Jim Rohn breaks it down real easy. He talks about, focus 80% of your energy on the 20% of things that actually only matter. And when you really think about it, there's only about a handful of things that really matters in your life. There's only a handful of things that you need to do each day that's going to take you in the direction of your ultimate goals. Whether that's your health, whether it's your fitness, your finances, you can apply this across your life, your relationships. It will work. Believe me, try it. You just focus every single day. Other people, Bill Phelps, for example, Body for Life, he talks about a win list. Same concept. You've got 5 things that you focus on every single day, and you prioritize them. Number 1, the thing that most needs to get done, you may have the most apprehension about doing, and the 5th thing being the easiest thing, but still something you need to focus on and make sure that you do it. Body for Life's case, it could have been cardio. You got to make sure you're doing enough cardio each day. Make sure you're hitting your fitness goals. Finance, it may be if you're at the Empower Network, it may be just doing your 1 blog post every single day. If that's not on one of your 5 things to do, and you miss that thing, well, you're just that's compounding success. That formula stops for you. And now you may have done 50 days in a row of doing blog posts. You miss one day. It leads into 2, into 3, into 5, into 10. Guess what? You throw in the towel, say it doesn't work because you forgot to focus on that very important task. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever aspect in your life that you're trying to focus on, you're trying to achieve results, you're trying to take your life a certain way, a certain path, you've got to focus on that concept, especially today with so many distractions, so much interruptions in our life. Every single day you can't turn on the TV, turn on your computer, or even go outside your front door without being blasted in your face with 1,000 different advertisements all over the place. And the thing is, they're all great. They're all great products. They're all great services. They're all great opportunities. But you've got to stay focused. And how do you do that? You focus on, first of all, you got to know what your goals are, know where you want to go, figure out a plan of how to get there, and then have laser focus, not on the actual tasks at hand, but on your ultimate objective and the 5 or so things every day that you need to do in order to get you to that point. And, every day keep coming up with this new list of 5 things. Can't be the same 5 things all 90 days or whatever, but the important thing is to review it every day. Again, if you haven't heard Jim Rohn, he's got some great material out there. And regardless of what it is that you're doing, it's just about having a great philosophy in life and achieving success in all areas of your life. But anyway, I spent some time writing this article the last couple of weeks now, and it's finally ready for you. 1,500 words or so, and I think you'll like it. Lots of great examples, some personal stuff in there that I share as well. But let me know what you think. I'm curious. Give me some feedback if you want to share it on Facebook or Twitter or Google. And if you want to leave me a comment, I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks again for stopping by. Enjoy the article, and we'll talk to you later.